Goodbye, friends. See you soon. 2 weeks.
It's 11.
Yeah, July 5th. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you know, people do things. And I was a part of something. So it's fun. But 2 hours and hours out of that doesn't matter. I'm recording. No pressure. I will ask you.
I know.
You met outside. You got to do something.
You like NWA?
You like NWA?
Awesome.
I'm gonna be outside with you. But I'm gonna leave this here. I don't really see it. If you're gonna give me roofies, just tell me you're gonna give me roofies. We're all on the recorder right now. We're on the recorder right now.
So this is a little monologue, spoken word piece I did a couple years ago. It's called Murder, She Wrote. I'm a murderer. I'm a cold-blooded murderer. I've taken a life, and I've come all the way to sunny California here to confess to you. Not because of guilt, not because of shame. It's not a crime of passion. It's a crime of inspiration. A knife to the heart of my very inspiration. I've murdered the driving force behind passion, the great mother of all created things. I've murdered my muse. She's the spark to gasoline, the pow for all my monologues, my stories, my poems, my songs, and my paintings. And I'm sure you've all seen her kind, felt her force, but are unaware of the caress of her hands in all of our affairs. You know, the divine messenger. Muhammad saw the angel Gabriel. Moses heard the booming voice of God as he was given the tablets. At least that's what she wants us to believe. Uninvited or not, she's there at the start of inspiration. But then she ceases to exist and leaves you to do the grunt work. And after you do the shaping, the shimmying, the theorizing, the organizing, the agonizing, and the dusting and the polishing, bam! There she is again. Look at what I did, she says, ready to take credit for all the good things. And she leaves you with the rest. Because the muse can be anywhere, at any time, while you're dreaming, while you're getting high, while you're dropping acid in the shower, while you're shaving or driving through long stretches of Iowa cornfields. She's there. The Beatles' Abbey Road, her idea. Phil Collins, your idea. Alice in Wonderland, her idea. John Grisham novels, your idea. The New York Yankees, her idea. The Cubs, and this might be a local thing because I am from Chicago, the Cubs. Well, she claims she's never heard of them, so it must be your idea. She's there for my first kiss. She's there for my first hit in Little League. She's there for my first leading role, feeding me lines. And as a teenager, she stands me up, brushes me off, gives me a wink and a shove, and tells me, if you dream it, Marcus, it can come true. And I go wherever she tells me. I do whatever she says, and I even wear a beret because of her. But I'm a teenager. I'm naive. I'm impressionable. She fills my head with delusions of grandeur and makes me believe that she is the only one. That all other muses are posers. Fucking liar. And I have my reasons for killing her, though. I'm just not getting any kind of help. Nothing new is coming my way. I spend long nights alone at my desk, waiting for her to come home, pen in my hand, tapping away, staring at the door, listening for the click of that lock. But the door never opens. My paper is never filled. And at the end, there are those few miserable nights we share a bed together. And I know she's there. But as I drift off to sleep, she never enters my dreams. And like sand, she just slips away. And these are the times when I need her most. And I know you're asking, well, why can't I just get a divorce from my muse and just never talk to her again? Well, why do I have to kill her? Well, that's the only true way of getting rid of yourself of the muse. It's like removing a tick. It's gotta hurt one of you, probably both of you. So now I'm a cold-blooded killer. I put a kitchen knife in her heart as she lay on my couch eating tuna fish sandwiches, claiming Shakespeare couldn't write his way out of a paper bag until she came along. And that's when I stab her. Et tu, Marcus, she says. And I remove that funny Greek helmet she wears and stroke her pale forehead and look deeply into her tear-filled eyes. And I hold my ear to her lips as she whispers her last words. Luke, I am your father. What? Her last inspiration? A line from Star Wars? Her last breath smells like chicken of the sea. Your idea, I say. And she dies in my arms. And as all good killers know, you have to dispose of the body, but it can't be in the place you killed them. Well, just ask Drew Peterson. That might be a Chicago local thing. I don't really know if Drew Peterson reached you guys out here. But if you ask him, he would know you got to dispose of it in a different place. So I decided to go on a little camping trip by myself to southern Illinois, the Shawnee National Forest. And as I set up camp, I half expect her to have her appear to me and tell me to write a poem about the sunset. But all I see is the sunset. And all I hear is silence. I see that sunset as just a sunset, not as a poem. And I see the trees as just a forest, not as a setting for a fairy tale or a fantasy novel. And I bury my muse there. But I don't erect a monument or a shrine because that's what she wants you to do. But I've got a new love now, one that is objective and is always in black and white. Our relationship isn't just a bunch of ambiguous concepts. No, things are clear-cut, steady as the day is long. A life as certain and as exciting as E equals mc squared, force equals mass times acceleration, Maxwell's equations on electromagnetism, the first and second laws of thermodynamics. I'm hanging out with just a bunch of dead guys now. But they're not just any stiffs, no. No, they're Newton, and they're Einstein, and they're Sagan, and they're Feynman. These are my new buddies. As I locked that door, I buried that key. I bought a smaller bed. I went through rehab. I smashed my typewriter, and I even burned that beret. Because right now, I found science. Thank you.
Is that it, my friend?
That's it.
Oh, it's beautiful. That was great.